Hi everyone, welcome back to Capacities YouTube channel. In this quick tip, I will talk about the various different ways you can create new content in Capacities. There are lots of options, so definitely something that will work for you. So I'm in my Capacities space now, and the easiest way to create content if you're just starting out is to click this new content button in the top left of your screen. When you click this, you will see that you have a choice to make, and that choice is what object type your new object will be. Now, this is a choice that you'll have to make every time you create a new object in Capacities, and that is because every object in Capacities has a type. Now, the list in here corresponds to what you have in the left sidebar, and you can just either scroll and click which you'd like, or you can type to refine it, then click enter. Once you've defined the type, you then have the option to name it, so you can do so. Now, when I hovered over that button before I clicked it, you can see the suggestion for the Cmd U shortcut came up. So if I click Cmd U, you will see that that exact menu just appeared, and this is a quicker way for you to access that same menu. But again, you define the object type first, create it, and then name it. So unsurprisingly, given object types are so important to Capacities, you can actually create content directly from them. So if I go to my meeting object type, and you can see all the meetings that I have, there's actually a button in the top right. And because we're kind of already funneled into one object type, by clicking new up here, you're automatically taken to a new object. So that's it for meetings, but equally, if I go into projects and click new, I get a new project as well. And if you're somebody that keeps the left sidebar open as well, you can click on the three dots that are next to any object type and click new project, and all the other options as well, depending on your object type. So that's kind of what I would say the beginner level options are, but there are some other things that you can do to sort of speed up how you interact with Capacities. And if you're the sort of person that likes shortcuts, there are a few options for you just to use your keyboard as well. So if I click Command P or Command K, you'll see that the search bar comes up. So whilst that's the keyboard shortcut, you can also access this same window by clicking the search button in the left sidebar. But if I type in the name of an object type, so if I type location, you can see that the first thing that comes up isn't actually a location, it's an action. Allow me to create a new location. So if I do that, I can again go straight to that object type. Final thing I want to point out is that Capacities, whilst it asks you to define the object type of every new object, we're still in a networked note-taking app. So there is actually the opportunity to do kind of two things in one. One being creating a new object, two being create a link between your existing object and the new one all at once. So if I type plus or /, you can see that it's saying that we're creating blocks or objects. Obviously, we're talking about objects. So if I click plus, the first thing that comes up again is that same menu that we've seen elsewhere. And I'm going to say, let's add a new topic. And if I click enter, it takes me to a new topic for me to name. Or you can kind of do all of this at once. So if I click topic and /, it's remembered that I'm trying to create a new topic, and I can just type the name of that new topic, press enter, and everything is done all in one. And because I created this AI topic from the San Francisco location, if I open up the graph view, we can see some connections here. San Francisco is linked both to AI and both to Christmas because I created these two topics from that location object. So there are all the different ways that you can add content to Capacities. Start off with the button in the top left, and if you are somebody that likes to use keyboard shortcuts, there are plenty that you can use, and hopefully you will quickly find the best options for you and how you like to work.